whenever you write any passage, whenever you write any paragraph, you will have to revise your paragraph. You just can't submit it to your teacher, and you have to pay attention to a lot of important parts in editing. So the first thing is grammar. Okay, so you will be focusing you will be focusing on the grammar while editing. So you become your own teacher and you edit your work. Then it is spellings, then it is punctuation mark. Okay, punctuation mark. And then you have to see that are you running through the text. You know what does running through a text mean? That you have mentioned the same thing over and over again. You have exaggerated the sentence. Avoid exaggeration. Okay, so which means avoid running through statements, because when thoughts are coming to your mind, you just keep on writing. Okay, but it becomes very important when you are editing that you have to cut them short. Okay, we will be having a look at running through statements also. Lastly, there would be yes,
like putting more adjectives or something.
no, Kian. Putting more adjectives would make your sentence interesting and descriptive. But when it is running through, it means you are talking about the same idea over and over again. Okay. You cannot repeat the same idea, but you're just stuck at that idea and you're over exaggerating. Okay. So that is when we have to avoid it. And definitely when you are doing the editing work, you have to pay emphasis that are these sentences necessary or I can just strike them off. Okay. Sometimes we have to strike them off. Okay, after this, we will have to look for synonyms and replacing boring words. We are very good at it, right? We have to replace the boring words. At that time, when you are writing down, you may not be able to get the good vocabulary word. But if you feel that, okay, at the moment, nice suits my statement, so I'm going to write nice. And when I am editing, I'm going to come back and I'm going to remove nice and I will add splendid. Okay? So suppose if I have written a sentence, it was a nice idea. While editing, I'm going to come back to this statement and I'm going to remove that, replace it with it was a splendid idea. Pay attention to the grammar, especially articles, when to use a and the. Okay, because then I see you write he was, generally kids they write it as he was a extraordinary student. He was a brilliant student was my first sentence. Okay, when I was doing my draft, whenever you write it for the first time, it is not your final result, it is your draft. So we are in the process called drafting. During drafting, if you write he was a brilliant student, while editing you want to replace brilliant with extraordinary. Don't forget to write an extraordinary student. I know these are very silly things that I'm pointing it out, but now when we will be doing editing of all the reports that I have received, you'll be astonished to see the silly mistakes that we do. Okay, so this is synonyms, and the third one is avoid simple sentences. Okay, avoid simple sentences, which means that Rekha is a girl, she is going for a movie. These are simple sentences. Either convert it to compound sentence or complex sentence. Okay. Now you will ask me, what is complex and compound sentences? I'm sure you are all aware of this. Kian wants to tell me. Come on, Kian, go ahead. What would be
I think compound is like you use fanboys in that. Like if you
Yes,
write a
exactly.
compound sentence, you have to use the fanboys acronym. And if you
Mhm.
use a complex sentence, you have to use the acronym I saw a Warburg.
Okay, I was not aware of the other acronym. So for compound, we use coordinating conjunctions, okay? So compound means that you are joining two sentences together. Definitely compound sentences would be having main clause and subordinate clause.
Subordinate.
You know clauses? Everybody, can you just tell me you are aware of clause and phrase? Ekam, do you know what is a clause? Okay, perfect. Natik, I can't see you, so I just assume that you're aware of this. Juhan, clause, phrase, we are all aware of it? Very good. So in a simple sentence, we will have a clause. Clause ka matlab hai, there is a subject, there is a predicate, it makes a complete sense. Okay. In a compound sentence, we would be having two clauses. Similarly, when we talk about a complex sentence, we again have two or more than two clauses in it. How we convert a simple to compound and how we convert a simple to complex. Okay. How we convert a simple to compound and simple to complex. Let me give you an example. Okay. So as Kian told us that the acronym to remember for coordinating conjunctions is fanboy. So I'm just going to repeat if someone is not familiar with it. So what does F stand for? Ayantika, for. A is and, N is neither, B is but.
Neither. Neither, no. Ma'am, I think it's nor. Yes.
Okay. Okay, neither nor. B is,
But,
O is,
or,
Y is,
yes.
S is,
So.
so. Okay. Now, if I talk about the other acronym, here we would not be using coordinating conjunctions, but we would be using subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions. Now, can you tell me the acronym?
I saw a verb.
I saw.
A verb.
Spell it out, Kian.
W-A-B-U-B.
W-A-B-U-B. Verbub.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a verbub. So what will I stand for? In spite?
I think so it's if.
If, okay. S is for?
I think so. I'm not sure of this
No.
acronyms thing.
So it's going to be since, okay?
Yeah.
According to me, because so is a coordinating conjunction, okay?
Okay.
What would be A here? Although. Okay.
Okay.
W would be whereas. Okay. And there would be a lot of things. Do you think because is a subordinating conjunction?
No, it's not because in the compound sentence for it means because.
Correct. Yes, go ahead, Ekam.
Will you send this recorded class?
Yes, yes. Ekam, this class is recorded. So if you feel that you're not able to join it, you can watch the recorded session later.
There is a lot of network issues.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you go on mute and keep on listening. Okay. So see, these are the different subordinating conjunctions that would help you to convert a simple to a complex sentence. Okay. So for example, my first question is for Netik. Netik, I have given you a simple sentence. And definitely if we are combining, I would need two sentences, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you have to combine them. Okay, Netik? I would say convert this simple sentence to a compound sentence. Give me one sentence. The reason why I'm telling everybody, Johan, you know the answer?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody else can type it till the time Netik is telling it to me. And the reason why I am doing this exercise, because then we will be moving on to the editing work. We have to minimize the number of sentences in our paragraph that we write. Okay, so if a lot of informations can be combined in one sentence, we would prefer to have one sentence rather than 2-3 sentences. Okay, come on, Naitik. Ram likes to play badminton. Ram likes to eat banana.
How should I compound these sentences?
Yes.
Ram likes to play badminton and likes to eat banana.
Okay. So whenever you will see a common phrase, you will not repeat it. Johan and Ayantika, we are waiting for you to answer. Would you like to type or verbally say? Johan, unmute and tell me the answer. Okay. Johan ke baad.
Ram likes to play badminton and what is that? Ron.
Eat. Rami hai wo. Ram likes
Ram.
to.
Ram likes to play badminton and Ram likes to eat banana.
Okay. What is your answer, Ayantika?
Ram likes to play badminton and Ram likes to play badminton and eat banana.
Yes. So we see, Kian, see, there is an error in your sentence. These are common phrases. Ram likes to play badminton and eat banana. We will not put 2 there. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So next question hai. Now you have to combine these sentences. These are simple sentences. Is there any confusion?
No.
Okay. I want you to convert it to a complex sentence, जिसका यही मतलब रहेगा कि instead of fanboys, you have to use other conjunction, which is a subordinated conjunction. Give it a try. I would love to see the answer in the chat box because I want everybody to think and give me the answer. Okay? Ayantika, you are correct. I'm just going to tell you what exactly is the error.
Ma'am, can I type in the chat box?
Yeah. Type in the chat box. I'm waiting.
There is no comma.
Yeah, definitely. Try to add whatever mistakes you see.
Can I just say where it is?
Again, there's something else that you have to add, beta. Okay. Whenever you add although, yet also comes. Okay. And if you are using a though, then yet is not going to come. This is a very important grammar rule. Okay. So I'm going to see the answer. It is just not that only one answer is correct. There would be a lot of different answers. Okay. So Johan, I had asked everyone to use complex sentence, convert it into a complex sentence. So जब हम complex sentence में convert कर रहे हैं, we will not be using fanboys के एक भी coordinating conjunction. You have used but. Can you please edit your sentence and send it back to me? Naisha, we are doing conversion of sentences, okay? We are combining the sentence. So it was raining, but I went to school. I want you to convert it into a complex sentence. Don't convert it into compound. Ayantika, it was raining, although I went to school. Kian, it will always start. Whenever you are using although, your sentence is going to start with although. Although it was raining, yet I went to school. Although has a best friend yet. Okay? Although has a best friend yet. And
I'll type the correct answer in the chat.
Correct. Type. I'm waiting. There would not be any comma now. Okay? I'm going to write.
Yeah.
Hmm. Naitik, compound sentences would be something that you can definitely understand because it is your grade level. But as soon as you jump to grade 4, you will have to convert the sentences into complex. Now, the only trick is whenever you are working with complex sentences, you will have to use the following conjunctions. As soon as is the first one. So in here, when he told us, as soon as,
Ma'am, the meaning is if, since, as, when, although, while, after, before, until, and because.
so Kian, since I am not aware of this acronym, can you take a screenshot and share it in the group so that everybody can see it? After the class, will you remember to share this with everybody?
Yeah, in the group. Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay. So whenever we are converting a simple sentence, everybody listen to me. Look at the screen. Okay? Whenever you are converting a simple sentence to complex sentence, or you are converting simple to compound, I will give more marks to a child who is converting into complex sentence. Okay? So if someone has written a sentence in simple sentence, I'll give him 1 mark. Compound sentence, 3 marks. Complex sentence would be getting 5 marks. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है हमें सीखना, बिकॉज आप जब आगे का होमवर्क करोगे तो then you will have to make sure that when you do the editing, you are converting the sentences into either compound or complex. So then you will have to use these words, these conjunctions. These are subordinating conjunctions. First one is as soon as. Okay? So for example, how to use as soon as, I will be taking this question from Naisha. And everybody else, you will have to type it in the chat box. These are 2 sentences, Naisha. ठीक है, Naisha, unmute करो. These are 2 simple sentences, Naisha. ठीक है? Simple sentence में you will not find any conjunction. Okay? So it will have just 1 clause in it. Okay, Naisha? Clause matlab there is a subject and a predicate. Okay? Now, simple sentence. The bell rang. Next, the children ran to their classes. Now you have to combine the sentence. You will have to use as soon as, because as soon as use करने से हमारा sentence बन जाएगा complex. अगर मैं same चीज नैतिक को question दे रही हूँ, नैतिक, convert this sentence to compound. Use and. Type it in the chat box. So a sentence can either be converted to compound or complex. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक sentence. Okay. Yeah. Okay. As soon as the bell rang, the children ran to their classes. Correct. As soon as the bell rang, the children ran to their classes. Very good. I can't see Johan. Johan, are you here? Type the answer in the chat box. He's not here.
Johan's mic and camera is mute.
Yeah, now he is here. Johan, type it in the chat box. Naitik, I'm waiting for you. And Naisha, everyone has given the answer, but see, this is how we will combine the sentence. As soon as the bell rang, the children ran to their classes. It can either be written like this, or it can also be written as the children ran to their classes as soon as the bell rang. Okay, now we are working on another subordinating conjunction, no sooner. No sooner and उसके साथ लगता है than. No sooner did she start playing than the teacher arrived. Something like that, okay? Arrived. hardly when, not only this, but also that. Now see, look at this paragraph. Listen to me. There is this scenario. There is a naughty little child. He's a brat. He's, instead of naughty, I'm going to say he's a brat. He is troubling his mother. Imagine the child to be a toddler around 3 years of age. Okay. He has gone for shopping with his parents and now he wants something. ठीक है? Okay, I'm using brand names because we are all aware of it. So if you're not aware of Levi's, I'm going to use Gap. Okay? So convert this sentence in complex using not only but also. Okay? I hope you are enjoying the class. Instead of he, we will be using the name. Let's give him a name, Jack. Instead of this, I'll be adding he over here. Sorry, so sorry. Everybody, I'm waiting for your answer. Type it in the chat box. Naisha, are you able to follow? Good. Typing में issue हो रहा है नाइशा, आप notebook में लिख लो बेटा. Don't waste your time. If you have joined from a mobile phone, use your notebook and pencil, and you can send the answer later to me.
I have joined from the iPad.
Okay, so it will be difficult for you to use the keyboard together with your screen. Use your notebook. Okay, let's see who is the first one to answer. As soon as the bell rang, the children ran to their classes. Very good, Johan. Full stop. सब लोग लगाना भूल गए. Please be careful. And after this, we will be working on the homework that we have received from all the students. Jack wants a car, but also a jacket. Johan, आपने एक शायद silly mistake किया है. You have not used not only. It's going to come together, okay? Complex sentence के लिए. It's going to come together. Not only Jack. Okay. नैतिक, आपने मुझे आंसर क्यों नहीं भेजा बेटा? Jack wants a car from Hamleys and a jacket from Gap. Simple. नैतिक, अगर ये सेम सेंटेंस को हमको कंपाउंड में चेंज करना है, everybody pay attention. So I will use it with a coordinating conjunction. And is a coordinating conjunction. Jack wants a car from Hamleys and a jacket from Gap. Am I right or wrong? Thumbs up. Compound sentence में change कर दिया, but अभी मैं बोल रही हूँ कि I want you to convert it into complex sentence. Not only Jack wants a car from Hamleys, but also a jacket from Gap. Fantastic, Kian. Now, I am giving you a sentence. Not only Jack wants a car, okay, the car nahi likhna because sentence a car hai. Not only Jack wants a car from Hamleys, but he also wants a jacket from Gap. Now this is an error, right? Because आपने already want पहले use किया है. Don't repeat, as I had discussed. Don't repeat it again. That he likes to play badminton and likes to play cricket. He likes to play badminton and cricket. Not only Jack wants a car from Hamleys, but also a jacket from Gap. Fantastic. Okay, now we are moving on to the final editing part. Let's have a look at this. Can you read this? We will
Ma'am,
all...
who wrote it? Who wrote
Huh?
it? Who wrote
What?
it?
No, that I will not tell who wrote. Okay? We will just be checking the work. I want to train you to be an expert so that, you know, in 2 years' time, when you're actually in 6th, 7th grade, you will never make such errors and you will become as, precise as how your teacher does the correction. You'll become like your teacher. Okay? Let's start. I'll give you 1 minute. Excuse me. I'll give you 1 minute. Go through this passage and tell me what are the errors which you have identified.
Ma'am, can you remove that coffee thing?
Coffee? Is there any coffee?
Ma'am, this one. Coffee thing.
Okay, I can't remove. The child has used that sticker. I think it's a part of the notebook. I can just zoom it. Come on. Summary of Heartwood Hotel. Add character. Any mistake you identify, I will be giving you marks for that. I hope everyone is reading and no one is dreaming.
Ma'am, what's that letter over there? Add character के बाद. What's that letter?
It's division sign, है ना?
No, उसके बाद
The character is Mona. Let me read it out. Chalo. Let me read it out. Pen is on now. Summary of Heartwood. Yes.
They got to add the main character and the name of the character.
I think this person has written. Wait. Summary of Heartwood Hotel. Firstly, it has to be double H because it's the title of the story. Okay, this is the first thing that I have noticed. Add character, spelling is wrong, but what is add character? I don't know, right? It's called as introduction. When you are doing the summary, it's introduction. And in introduction, you describe the character and setting. Correct? So, yeah. So, I don't know why this is written here. Character ka spelling is galat. This is also something you will have to focus. Division sign never comes. It is always like a hyphen. The character is Mona and she is, I don't know what. And she have traveled to homes than she had whiskers. Now, can you edit what is the problem here? I have underlined. She के साथ have आता है क्या, Juhan?
Ma'am, has.
Either it should be has or had. Now, there is another problem that in this sentence, the author has used two tenses. एक present tense में भी लिख दिया और एक past tense में भी लिख दिया. Either it is all in present or all in past tense. So the character of this book is Mona and she has traveled somewhere. She has traveled to multiple places. She's had many homes. Then she has whiskers on her face. Whatever. Am I right?
Yeah.
But never mix the tense. Kabhi past, kabhi present, kabhi nahi karna.
Or else the reader will be like confused.
Yes, reader like me, we are confused. You are confused. Correct?
Yeah.
So, Ayantika, are you dreaming? Are you okay? Okay. Setting. Rainforest with animals. This is correct. We will be giving 1 mark here. Is it correct? Or do you have objections here?
Not the rainforest.
It is a rainforest because it's a forest. Now, if you have described it as a rainforest, it's okay because it's all
Correct.
wet. It was wet, Ayaka. If you remember, it's mostly, yeah, I think being a teacher, I'll give marks for this. Setting is a rainforest with animals. A rainforest. Problem. This is correct, children? Once again, her house was crushed in sandstorm. Correct?
Ma'am, it's thunderstorm.
Oh, sorry. sorry. My bad. Solution. The stream took Mona to a new home.
House.
New home, new house. Done. Okay? Next. Prediction, because I had asked everybody to predict. Mona will be satisfied from and will never leave it. Would be satisfied from what? Satisfied के साथ from लगता नहीं है सबसे पहले. This preposition is something that you have to use properly. Was satisfied with something, satisfied from someone. So if it's
It means from we are using for people and
yes,
with we are using for things, kind of.
exactly, correct. So Mona will be satisfied from her teacher. Mona will be satisfied with this new house and will never leave it. But यहाँ पर if we dig in deep, Mona did not want to leave any of the houses, but she's been extremely unlucky, children, that something or the other keeps on happening with her, right? Some natural calamities occur or something happens that she has to switch places. Am I right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Summary of Heartwood Hotel. Now, this is Heartwood Hotel. Let's work on something that we did today. Let's use this. My pet dog. Okay, everybody read. I want your opinion on it. Naisha, everybody read. A dog is a domestic animal. Huh? I will read it out. Wait, let's not waste anyone's time.
Who wrote it?
That I will not say. It's completely confidential. Confidential means that person is confident enough to trust me that I'm not going to reveal who he or she is. A dog is a domestic animal. It is of immeasurable sorts. It is truly loyal, obedient, joyful, affectionate towards his master, and facilitative. Okay? It can be the finest friend for a mortal. It protects our home and our family. It sprints quickly. It has 2 eyes, 2 ears, 4 skinny legs, and it gobbles rice, meat, fish, etc. It enjoys munching fresh and juicy bones. Baby of a dog is known as puppy. I love dogs. I want everybody to tell me how they feel about this text.
They feel like they're very.
I want you to give the opinion of the author rather than telling me about the text. Did you like the passage, or you feel there are certain places you can edit it and make it sound better? Think about it. Everybody, I want a lot of children to respond here. Johan, come on, tell me. Any mistakes you can identify?
Ma'am, everywhere I think the author has used it.
Correct. Who said so? Kisne bola ye? Very good. So first is omit it. There are a lot of its present, which means that the entire sentence that you see here, the entire sentences are written in simple form.
Yeah.
है ना? Few places I see, but mostly there are simple sentences. What, Ayantika?
Like a baby of a doll instead of a baby of a doll.
ठीक है, that is again something we can work on. And anything else?
There should be a explanation after that.
Okay, punctuation mark we can work on. Johan, आपको कुछ दिख रहा है क्या? Naisha, Johan, Naitik.
Ma'am, is like domestic, the D should be capital?
No. So, see, firstly, I will be pointing out at the spelling errors. Okay? So, domestic is fine, immeasurable, loyal, obedient is wrong, affectionate, joyful. Now, facilitative जो हो गया ना यहाँ पर, if you are using all the adjectives, I am not sure if facilitative is an adjective over here. This doesn't look as adjective. Plus, it is a truly loyal, obedient, joyful, affectionate towards his master. And facilitative what? Suppose even if it's an adjective, it should be ending with
Dog. A dog.
Huh?
A dog.
Facilitative dog. But facilitative means what? You just can't use any word if you don't know the meaning. There is a word known as facilitator. Facilitator. He's in charge. But dog cannot be a facilitator, or he can be a facilitator of the house at night. He's in charge of the house's safety. Okay, it can be the finest friend for a mortal. Mortal means a person who's going to die, right? Immortal is a person who can never die. See, so this is a good choice of word. Again, we can work on the sentence structure. It protects our home and our family. It sprints quickly. It has 2 eyes, 2 ears, 4 skinny legs, and it gobbles rice, meat, fish, etc. It enjoys munching fresh and juicy bones. Baby of a dog is known as a puppy. I love dogs. Okay. So the beginning and the ending sentence, it's a very basic sentence. We would not be using that. Johan?
Can we call that a simple sentence?
Yeah, these are all simple sentences. Do you guys agree? There would be a lot of changes here. Grammatical error dikh raha hai, but I want to show you another passage. Let's have a look at this one. Read.
Ma'am,
People keep pets for company. So there's a perfect paragraph, the hamburger paragraph, that you all have been taught by your teachers. So when you start any sentence, you have to put a fact. Okay? So people keep pets for company to avoid loneliness. So any one important fact can come. Now, I also agree that the passage that I have shared, in that this was not present. Okay? But when you are writing, you should be using it accordingly. When I am with Pluto, I feel truly delighted. Now, first one was the fact. Second is an opinion. It's an opinion.
Oh, opinion, we can use Oreo also.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so people keep pets for company. When I am with Pluto, I feel truly delighted. Now comes the description part of the dog. My pet Pluto, comma, is a fluffy, cuddly, gigantic Labrador. Got it? Instead of saying dog, you have given the breed of the dog. That makes your sentence stand out. मतलब मैं डायनासोर के बारे में ऐसे लिख रही हूँ, but if I am specific about one dinosaur, which is T-Rex, I'm going to get I'm going to get half or 1 mark more than my friend. Okay. Now, his fur. Now, we're talking about the physical description of the dog. When you are describing anybody, Naitik, you have to describe how he looks like from outside and what would be his personal good qualities that you love that animal for, that you love that animal about. Okay, so his fur is creamish white in color, which keeps him warm in chilly winters. Again, your thought process. Sometimes he is little crazy, but mostly fun to play with. Now, when you see the presence of such words, sometimes, but, mostly, these are adding more spice to your sentence. It's making your sentence look good. जैसे हमने as soon as, hardly, ये सारे words use किया था. Sometimes transition words भी होते हैं, which your teachers have taught you, like, firstly, secondly, etc. There are a lot of transition sentences there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now tell me, I feel blessed to have him is the final sentence to finish the story, to finish the paragraph. Did you see it anywhere?
No.
This looks like a good sentence. Like good fourth grader can write this sentence.
Yeah.
So we will work on writing such sentences. Okay? Now, Kian,
There are many opinions and there are many eyes over there.
Yeah. So that is fine. So now coming back to this, if I want you to combine the sentences here, since we only see simple sentences, can you do this? A dog being a domestic animal. Now this is me. I'm trying to join the first two sentences. A dog being a domestic animal is of immeasurable sorts. Okay? It is truly, यहाँ पे definitely I'll have to use it because I cannot use a dog. It is truly loyal, obedient, joyful, affectionate towards his master and facilitator. Now यहाँ पे जो facilitator बोल रहा है वो master को ही बोल रहा है. ठीक है? Now, like it can be the finest friend for a mortal. So instead of writing it, how can you frame the sentence?
Ma'am, they?
No. If we are talking in the number now, you also have to pay attention to the grammar rule. When you pay attention, like when you are working on the tenses, you have to see जो number है ना आपका noun का. If it is a singular, it will stay singular throughout. You're talking about my pet dog. So you're talking about a dog rather than saying dogs are domestic animals. This passage has just one dog here. It can be the finest friend for a mortal. Mostly. You can start with mostly, always, or there's a better word. Like if I have to use something else, I could have used hypothetically, like an adverb. But right now, hypothetical can't fit here. I'm just telling you, in general, dogs can be the finest friend for a mortal as it protects. See, can you see that it is like I will have to use a lot of it, but I'll have to convert them into one sentence. Generally, dog.
Like connecting with the fanboys.
Yes, connect with the fanboys or your I saw a Gubhub. Wobub.
Yeah.
Yes. It sprints quickly. You have to join them. How are you going to do this? You can do it with a complex sentence. Can you give me one or two sentences? Kids, can you work on
complex?
Anything? It can either be a compound or a complex. Try to include all the sentences into 2, 3, 4 sentences. Think.
Ma'am, from the starting?
No, after facilitator. Like generally, it can be the finest friend for a mortal. It protects our home and our family.
Okay. Should we write in the chat box?
Or in your notebook. Share the screenshot later. Okay? Are you all doing? Think. Being trustworthy. Yes?
Can I say?
Yes, go ahead. We would love to listen to your opinion.
It can be the final strength for a mortal as it protects the home.
Antika, your voice is cracking. Can you just slow down?
My less battery.
What?
Less battery.
Less battery in your
Device.
mobile. It's okay. You continue doing it and then you can join from your phone.
It can be the final. It can be the final strength for a mortal as it protects the home.
I'm not able to hear you. I'm sure everybody can't hear you as well. You.
Ma'am,
Ah.
her voice is cracking.
Yes, exactly, Antika. Your voice is cracking. Okay. Johanna, are you done? Naisha? Naitik? कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या? You can take ideas from these sentences and make your own sentence. Like a dog is a good sprinter, and his eating habits are whatever you see. They have a good appetite because they eat a lot. Depending upon the breed of the dog, the appetite varies. Now, this is my point. Depending upon the breed of the dog, the appetite varies. So a big dog would be eating a lot of food. Small dogs would hardly be eating something, would just be munching around some of the healthy options that they get. Okay. Now, let me give you another sentence here. Who has just a second. Okay, let's read another passage that I have received and I really liked it. Okay, since it's a homework. Start. Can you see my screen? Go on mute. Can mute pe jao? Yeah. Okay. Everybody. Ayantika, do you want a phone? Okay. My pet dog. To start with, now as we see, there is a starter. This child has used a starter. To start with, dogs are domestic animals. Now see, the child has used like a plural noun here, right? Am I right? Yeah. So there is no problem if you have used a singular noun or a plural noun. You'll have to stick with it throughout your passage. Dogs are domestic animals. There are a variety of dogs on earth. Now, variety ka spelling, baki everything is fine. There are a variety of dogs on earth. Should I capitalize our planet Earth ka E? Yes or no? Tell me. Arey, Baba, Babu, come on. Yes or no? Yes. Now, it's very hardworking. Now, see, I see there is a mistake here. Can you identify what's the mistake here? Anybody?
Ma'am, can we use they are very hard?
Now, why should we use they and it's तो it is for singular, right? And it's के साथ apostrophe लग जाएगा possessive pronoun बताने के लिए ना. It's very hardworking. Now we are talking about many dogs here, so definitely they लगेगा Kian, correct? So they are very hardworking and very faithful. We avoid using very. So instead of very, can you give me any synonym that comes to your mind? I have got one in my mind right away. Ayantika, Johan, Naitik, Naisha. Are you guys following? Yeah. Yeah, go. Instead of very, we will use extremely. It's extremely hardworking and faithful. So when you write very once, it's going to go, see, very obedient and happy, which means that very is going with happy also. Don't write very 2 times. Next.
Open the door.
Why aren't you using my room?
Because Bhaiya is cleaning.
Okay. Now, they are very good company for humans. Now see, here they've used the correct pronoun. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, correct pronoun with the correct plural word. Am I right? Am I right, kids? They are very good company for humans. Again, very good ko please omit karo. Now, when you are editing, very good can be replaced by something else. Who wants to give me a better answer for very good? They are very good company for humans and also very friendly. Extremely अब मैंने बता दिया ना एक बार. Very good. Good के तो बहुत synonyms होते हैं. Naisha, good के जगह में we can use better words. Can you tell me few good का synonyms? Johan, सोचो good के जगह में. He is my good friend.
Is my best friend?
No. No. Think, everybody think. You can't give me a synonym for good? What's wrong with the class today? Give me a synonym for good. Come on.
Brilliant, I think.
Huh, Johan?
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yes, good. That's brilliant. Now see, can you see the screen?
Superior.
Look at this book. Okay. Junior Illustrated Thesaurus. There is another book that I have shared is Banish Boring Words. When you are doing your editing, have such books with you on your side. I'm going to open the book and I'm going to go on the index page. Index page सबसे पीछे रहता है. ठीक है? Index page में गए हम. I'm telling you how to use this. Please pay attention. Be attentive in my class, okay? So I want to, and we know index alphabetical order में रहता है. So now the word is good. So it's going to be G, G. It's just like a dictionary. I'm going to come to G and I'm going to look for good. Good. So it says good is an adjective and it's on page number 14. I'm going to open page number 14 and that's how I will find words in this book. So here, this is how the page looks like. See. यहाँ पर good लिखा हुआ. Can you see your screen? देखो.
Yes.
अब इसमें से आपको cheating करना है. Copy करना है, simple. It's not your exam, right? It's your homework. When you keep on following this activity, during exam time, automatically good words will pop up in your mind because you have practiced it at home. So here I'll give you a couple of options. Adequate, genuine, reasonable, brilliant, which Johan gave us. Excellent. Wait. Terrific, superb, virtuous, upright, well-behaved, angelic. There's so many words. She is
superior.
A good... Huh?
Superior.
Superior is not exactly, it would not come under good because superior means you are comparing something to something else. So something is better than something. Okay, so he's superior. So when you are using better, then you can use superior, but not for good. Okay? Are you convinced, Kian?
Yes.
Now see, I am giving you a sentence right away. Johan, she is a good tennis player. Instead of good, replace the adjective with a better adjective. Tell me, hurry up, quickly.
Brilliant.
Brilliant tennis player, ठीक है. Any other word? Think.
High quality.
हाई क्वालिटी टेनिस प्लेयर नहीं बोलेंगे ना, हाई क्वालिटी मशीन हो गया. ह्यूमंस के लिए थोड़ा बेटर.
Excellent.
Excellent tennis player. Good job, Naisha. Netik, try at least any word that pops up in your mind. Good tennis player की जगह में कुछ और लगा दे हम. See, if you listen, I'm going to give you a clue. ठीक है? And then you will give me the word. If you are good at something, it means you've worked very hard, and there is a
Working.
Hardworking.
she's a hardworking tennis player, is a quality to it. ठीक है? Anything else? She's a good master class, okay? Like he's a master blaster. So
Ma'am, she's a legendary tennis player.
yes, very good. Fantastic. She's a legendary tennis player. And if you are good at something, you have talent in you, right? Yes.
She's a talented.
She's a talented tennis player. Now, if you are talented, you have achieved great success in your life. So you have accomplished success in your life. So can I say she's an accomplished tennis player? कितने marks मिले हमारे को स्कूल में? And अभी तक I had used she's a good player. जैसे मैंने accomplished लगाया, I have to convert it into an accomplished player. Okay, so I hope the class was beneficial and you will be working on this part. Avoid using a lot of pronouns in your sentences and try to convert it into either compound or complex sentence. Okay? So the next homework that you are going to get, you will be following these strategies. Done? Yes? So we will not be working on this concept in future because I have acquainted you with everything that I was aware of. Now you will have to keep on following this tip. In our next class, we will do something else, which is going to be beneficial in our English enhancement class. Okay? Do you like to listen to the stories that we do? What do you like doing in our class? Tell me.